So glad you could join us today. We've got a really great episode for you today. We've been listening to some of our fan mail coming in to the show, and we figured we would go ahead and do a different medium of art. It's been calling to see some different types, and so I figured why not? I really like coloring with pencils and showing how to do different shades and how to get the correct color. So for today at least, we're going to go ahead and try something different and cater to the younger audience. So we're going to go ahead and draw out of an art book. A few of the drawings are already in there already, but we'll just be coloring them in, and it'll look really great, really wonderful. It's going to be a whole different direction for this episode, but I hope you do enjoy. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Now then, before we begin, we'll start off by sharing what kind of colors we'll be working with for the most part, but there'll be a multiple amount of color. We'll go ahead and let you know which colors we're going to go with each time we choose a different one. Sure. You might be saying to yourself right now, that's a lot of colors. Well, there's a lot of colors to choose from, let me tell you. But don't worry. It's your own creation. You can do whatever you want with it. Just gotta use your imagination. That's all that matters here. So let's go through just a few of them together. We have mahogany. We have brick red, raspberry, jazzberry jam, ruby red. We have red orange. We have coral reef. It's one of my favorite ones. Coral reef. Cantaloupe. Sizzling sunset. Orange. Simple orange. Yellow orange. And of course, can't forget this one. Light orange. We have heat wave, orange circuit, harvest gold, mango, golden yellow, unmellow yellow. That one is very particular. Just regular yellow. Daffodil. Of course, daffodil. Lemon glacier. Lemon yellow. Palm leaf. These top two. I can make plenty of colors over the top two rows. There's only going to be a few that I'll go over with you here. Green blue. Violet. Plum. Gotta have plum. Royal purple. Maroon. Cocoa. Copper. Of course, we'll have copper. Beaver. Cool gray. And black. We'll also be using some of the white in the timber wolf. Whether we actually do finish an entire picture, coloring it with colored pencils in this episode, all depends on how much time we have left. The studio always rushes me, all these guys. And you don't have, when you're on time limit like me, it's less enjoyable, but still enjoyable because you're making art. But like you have all the time in the world. It's your creation. suit your imagination. I do have some of these as well. Erasable colored pencils. Yes, they are bright and bold. So we'll go ahead and use some of these. I've already begun to create a little palette. It kind of shows some of the colors. That way we can already tell by looking at samples, of course. That's always really nice. Now then, just a few more. We have our super bright colors, super bright. Something like so. So we'll begin with some of these. Okay. Now then. This is the book that we'll be using. Hope you've heard of it. If you haven't, good read, good read. This is where the fun starts. I wanted to show you something that I've already prepared for all of us today. A couple of different drawings. We have shades of blue here, and I've actually found some of the colored pencils for these. The Prussian blue, and one of my favorites, phthalo blue. Phthalo blue is used all over in this one. Phthalo blue everywhere. Phthalo blue everywhere. We have a little bit of cad yellow right here. A little bit of cad yellow and yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Got some sap green right here, sap green. And the nachos that I put sap green. And to color some of the cupcakes, I used a bit of Van Dyke brown. A little bit of Van Dyke brown. I colored some of the white background as well, with a thin layer of liquid white. Over here is a little bit of titanium white. There you go, now you can see the other page. Yeah, titanium white over here, and on the other page, liquid white. There's a little bit of dark sienna inside of this cupcake, a little dark sienna. So we'll go ahead and get started. Just wanted to show you this page. Worked really hard on this one, but and as you can see, you can do anything that you want to do if you put your mind to it. Here's one more page that I did prepare for us today. I have a few characters from the book. Obviously, this is based on a book. I think his name is Grover. Grover, yes. He's a satyr. Has to do with Greek mythology, but that's not important. You just make him look really, really good. It's got a nice border. As you can see, the border, I used midnight black and a thin little bit of sap green as well. But don't worry, you don't have to use mine. You don't have to use the colors that I use, because it's your world. Everybody sees nature differently. See these leaves? Everybody sees it differently, and that's what's so perfect about it. look at the other page and then we'll go ahead and get started. So this one took quite a while. It's because we got that blanket right here. As you can see in his blanket, I think this character's name is Mr. Brunner, but he has a Latin book. Latin for heroes, it says. And he's got a white styrofoam cup. This cup is very important. For this cup, I used liquid white. And for his jacket, I used Van Dyke Brown. As for a patch, the little patch on his jacket, can you guess it? You guessed right. Phthalo blue. Phthalo blue. Midnight black on his control stick. And then for the seat cover, I used bright red. So I hope you enjoy that one. Just an example of what it can look like if you really put your mind to it. Wonderful, let's go ahead and get started. Looks like I already started on this one today, but maybe we'll finish that one up. Maybe I'll finish that one up some other time. No worries, no worries. Don't have to go too fast, don't have to do too much. Let's look for one that we can maybe do. Maybe a simpler one. This one might be good. Not too difficult. Yes, yeah. Now then, we'll go ahead and get started. Just gonna start looking for the colors that I'm thinking about using with this one. Okay. Now then, we'll go ahead and start out. Something like so. We'll just go take the color and we'll go this way. Go this way. Nice and slow. There's no rush. Maybe there's a few more colors that live over here, but we'll get there later. Okay, let's move over to the other side. Looks like this is his hoof. Back and forth strokes. See how easy that is? See how easy that is? A little more color there. It's your creation. It's your creation. It's your world. It's your world. You choose what you want to do. Everyone sees nature differently. There we go. Really not worried about details at this point. Just worried about getting the color in there. Yes, just worried about getting the color in there. Really push that colored pencil into the paper. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Staying in the lines is very important. It's very important, very important. Stay in the lines, very important. Now then, and sometimes with pages like this, you'll bleed through. So you just want to check. Make sure that you're not bleeding through. It's very important. slower you go, the better it's gonna look. Maybe there's a few more colors that live over there. And remember, we don't make mistakes here. We make happy accidents. It looks like this character here. He's in a hurry. What is he running from? That thing. He don't look like no nature that I know of, that's for sure. But we'll make sure to color his hooves really correctly. That way it'll help him out. There we go. All kinds of happy things happening here. Looks like I could use a pencil sharpener, that's for sure. But we'll just have to make do. Now then, now that we got the hoof colored in, we did it ever so carefully. We gotta start making some decisions. What do you think we'll be able to do next? Do the other hoof? Good choice. I like the way you think. That's a smart thinker right there. You gotta finish what we started. That's right, that's right. See, it's that easy. That easy. You can do it. Anybody can. Just gotta believe in yourself. Believe in yourself like I believe in you. That's all it takes. We'll go up and down, up and down, up and down with those strokes. With the colored pencil, just up and down, up and down. Stay in those lines, stay in those lines. Don't mix up the pattern. That wouldn't be good. Not good at all. It's very important. A technique that you can try at home. And we won't do it on the show here today. What you can do, take your finger, or take a tissue paper, or even a little paper towel, and just start rubbing it back and forth and create little effects in your paper.
A few moments later.
Wonderful, wonderful. Great job. I know you could do it. I know you could. And for everyone at home, you don't have to use these colors. You can use whatever you like. You could even make those bushes in the background purple if you wanted. That's the joy of painting. It truly is a joy. It truly is. Well, I think we've gotten this little guy off to a real good start here. We'll have to finish this scene next time, though, because the studio's waving me along. They're giving me the angry eyes. I think we ran out of time. So from all of us here on the show, we'd like to wish you happy coloring, and God bless. Thank you for joining us. Till next time.